Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.
Almost half a century has passed since Horace Andy first entered a recording studio, yet the singer, affectionately known as Sleepy among friends, continues to tour and create music and winning over new fans around the world. The effortless way he has adapted to changes in styles and trends over the years hides a raw talent and strength of character that are often found only in the finest performers. However, despite these remarkable qualities, his journey to success has not always been straightforward or guaranteed. In a recent episode of the Entertainment Report podcast, Horace Andy revealed that he has fathered 30 children with 17 different women. He discussed the challenges he has faced during his 5-decade career, including 2 incidents in Miami and Washington, D.C., where promoters abandoned him and even threatened him with violence.
I'm asking money, it's going in my face.
Andy mentioned that when he asked for his payment after completing a show, he was confronted with a gun. He elaborated that these experiences have strengthened his resolve to support his large family. This is the untold story of Horace Andy as told by Ras Dennis. Born on February 19, 1951, in Kingston, Jamaica, Horace made his recording debut at the age of 16 with an original composition titled Black Man's Country released on Ken Lack's Caltone label in 1967. Although this record did not catapult the teenager into the national spotlight, it showcased a potential that would later blossom into one of Jamaica's finest talents. A few years later, Horace's early promise was fulfilled as he matured and began recording a series of impressive tracks for renowned producer Clement Cox's son Dodd. This culminated in one of Jamaica's biggest hits of 1972, Skylarking. By this time, he had dropped his birth name, Hines, in favor of the now familiar Andy, in tribute to the celebrated singer-songwriter Bob Andy, who had left Dodd's Studio One a few years earlier. Following the success of Skylarking, Horace left Studio One, where he had honed his songwriting skills and developed the gentle, haunting vocal style for which he is known today. The next few years saw him freelancing for several local producers, including Phil Pratt, Derek Harriott, Keith Hudson, and Gussie Clarke. However, it was his enduring relationship with Bunny Stryker Lee that would prove to be the most significant. As the 70s progressed, Horace collaborated with various producers based in Kingston and the New York-based Jamaican producer Everton De Silva. Together, they recorded the acclaimed album In the Light. During this period, Horace settled in Hartford, Connecticut, where he launched his rhythm label. However, his frequent trips back to Jamaica ensured that he continued to maintain a freelance approach to his work. As the decade came to a close, roots reggae was gradually replaced by the hard-hitting style of dancehall, which subsequently gave way to the digital sound in the mid-80s. While many of Horace's contemporaries struggled to adapt to these significant musical changes, he remained unfazed and continued to achieve success with a variety of producers from Jamaica, America, and the UK. In 1990, Horace's contribution to the Blue Lines album by the Bristol-based musical collective Massive Attack introduced his music to a completely new audience. This connection has since flourished, establishing Horace as one of the most recognizable Jamaican artists on the world music scene.
This is Reggae Just Extra, your #1 entertainment channel.
Horace Andy shared some frightening experiences from his 5-decade career. While speaking with Muscle, the presenter of Entertainment Podcast, Andy recalled 2 alarming incidents, one in Miami, where a promoter left him stranded at a hotel, and another in Washington, D.C., where a promoter pointed a gun at him and refused to pay for his performance. "I always remember a bad experience. I hope the producer is listening. Me nah go talk about it," he said on the Entertainment Report podcast. Despite his initial reluctance to discuss the incident, the Skylarking singer delved into the details.
You know, somebody sent for you and put in a hotel.
"It was in Miami. The promoter come look for we, give us box of food. We didn't see him till the next day. Then the next day we did the snow anthem drop at the hotel. Sunday come we don't see him. Monday come we don't see him. Tuesday come we don't see him. The people them start to ask where the money, what happened to the room." Andy recounted how a woman helped him escape the precarious situation. That's
why
why
we
me love
woman,
woman.
sir.
It was a woman who came to my rescue. Me just made a call and she just drove come and parked around my back and I escaped, he said while laughing. Reflecting on the frequency of shady dealings with concert promoters, the singer spoke about another dangerous encounter in Washington, D.C., which turned more violent than he had anticipated. I get a plane ticket ride to Washington, and when I finished the show it was gun in me face and me never get a ticket back. I have to go back to Miami in the truck back with the sound system. Andy was keen to point out that these exploitative acts were often perpetrated by his fellow Jamaicans. He added that the impact these experiences had on his family, highlighting his responsibilities as a father. And we have children and we have to support them, and that's why we have to come and travel, work me or work. Me get 20 daughters and 10 boy pick me. My youngest child is 4 years old. In the mid-1990s, he collaborated with Mad Professor, resulting in the albums Life is for Living and Roots and Branches. He continued to create new music, releasing the album Living in the Flood in 1999 under Massive Attack's melancholic record label, followed by Make It Bun in 2002. He also contributed to the World Music Project One Giant Leap and appeared on the Easy Star All-Stars 2006 album Radio Dread. In 2022, Andy released his album Midnight Rocker, produced by Adrian Sherwood of On You Sound. The album's vocals were recorded in Jamaica, with the tracks being exchanged back and forth between the vocalist and producer until they were finalized. Upon its release, the album received critical acclaim. That's all for this episode, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a positive comment in the section below, and I'll see you again very soon for another important video.
Many thanks for watching Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.